Alrighty, beautiful. Looks like we're in business. All right, alrighty. We got the green light and we are set and live on YouTube. Take it away, my friend and dear coworker, Nick DeHane.
Ho ho. There we go. There we go. 1 second. There we go. All right, guys. Well, love hearing all of you. Thank you, McGuire. Everything you do, man. I really do appreciate it. And welcome, guys. Good morning. My name is Nick Duhame. For all of you that are brand new, this is your first time tuning in. I'm an independent broker with DAC, just like all of you. And it's my honor and privilege to be today's quarterback, to be leading today's huddle. Wow, guys, I just love hearing all your all the energy when we open this up, hearing from all of you. And I saw a few brokers on my team here, Cheryl, Brian, several more. Those comments and those stories and testimonials really help all of us, right? It really inspires everyone because us quarterbacks who come here, we share a valuable message, we share a funding story, we do share our beliefs. But hearing from all of you in the beginning is a really important part of the huddle, which I couldn't encourage all of you to do more of because it's just really helpful for all of us. USA, what a game last night! Talk just a real representation of setting the standards, and going into the 4th of July weekend, guys. We're here for one reason. We see the value in what DAC has for us as brokers. We see the potential of building a business, of serving clients, serving businesses in our communities. The true value of starting an agency completely complimentary, no cost, no investment ever, with all the tools and resources for us available to succeed here, right? We're also here because, like I said, there are businesses in our communities that need our help. May not be now, but very likely several of those businesses may need our help in the future. So it's our responsibility to get the word out, to share how we can be of service, how we can be a resource to them, because most of them can't get money at the bank. They can't walk in and come out with 20, 50, $100,000 without a whole list of requirements. And most of them do not qualify for a bank's requirements, right? Time in business, profitability, credit score, collateral required. All of those requirements make it very difficult for a business to receive help from their local or traditional bank. And I always say this, most businesses don't want to give up equity, right? Look for an investor that will give them the funds, but take a portion of their business, their baby they created. So that's why what we have here is so valuable, because maybe there's a business owner that never needs this, but it's very it's a comfortable feeling for them to know that they have access to this resource if or when they need it. And that access to this resource is you as a broker spreading the word in your community, in your neighboring communities, your brokers in your team to spread in their communities, to let these business owners know that, hey, if something ever comes up, if you do have ideas and strategies to grow and expand, you have an opportunity that comes across your desk overnight to increase your profits, just know that I'm here for you. I'm here to help, right? And to that business owner, it could be a complete game changer just by knowing that they have this option in their back pocket. And when you convey the message with true intention and true belief of what we're talking about, because they may need this, it definitely helps them. If they have a good use for the funds, then they will be calling you, right? So that's what we are here to do. We are here to serve these businesses, because if they don't have a need now, they probably will in the future. If they don't ever have a need for it, fantastic, right? That's a relationship you continue to establish throughout the way, throughout time. And that business owner, just by you showing your genuine intention and belief and your transparency to help them, they will refer you business as well. I'm going to share a true live funding story with all of you right now, which I got this morning from my brother McGuire, that was sent by Mr. Wade Cordell this morning. So this is a general store out of Texas. The broker is LCG Consulting Solutions. This client presented a unique challenge while they have an excellent credit profile and a strong FICO score. They already had an existing first position funding with a poor repayment history, something that causes most lenders to immediately decline a second position request. The client urgently needed additional working capital to purchase inventory and keep their business moving forward. Through the Bank Breezy funding platform, we leveraged our extensive network of lender partners and advocated on the client's behalf. Because of their strong credit and overall business profile, we secured a second position approval for $25,000 on a 10-month flex rate program. So just to show you how important that is, guys, and from the experience that I have personally, when a client has poor repayment history in our space, it's very, very difficult to secure an approval as a second position, especially if they have first position in our space. But because of our Bank Breezy platform, because of the relationships that we have with our network of lenders, this is a clear example of how we are able to bring forward an option, a service, a great offer for this business, for their business funding needs, right? I'm not sure if this client is moved forward or not yet. I know that the Bank Breezy team must be working with them to walk them through the finish line. But there you go, a clear example. You can take this example and show at how even though XYZ, this business, had a poor repayment history, we were still able to secure these options, and that's what we can do. Congratulations
Nick,
to.
we funded it yesterday.
There you go. Funded yesterday. Thank you, Wade, for that clarification. I appreciate it. So funded yesterday. Take that story and use it in your day-to-day. Congratulations, Wade, the Bank Breezy team, and to the broker, LCG Consulting Solutions. Now, guys, with what I have left of my timing today, I just wanted to share my message that this came to me because it actually came to me on the last day of June, but we are in the beginning of Q3, and I love I love the timing of months, of the brand new start of a new month. I love beginning a new month or a new season, or for example, a new quarter, because it gives you a reason to reach out. And that's my message for today. That's my title. Your reason to reach out. It's July 2nd. It's Q3, right? And it's a unique moment of the year. We're halfway through the year. Halfway of the year has already gone by. So it's a natural reason to connect with new and past contacts. The reason, for example, like I just said, it's the new quarter. If you're a brand new broker, take this, it's a brand new quarter, but also if you're a brand new broker, you automatically have a reason to reach out because you want to spread the word in your community. You want to meet, greet, and inform business owners and let them know who you are and how you can help. Another reason to reach out, restaurant special has been extended. Summer, it's busy, the season's hot, they're slam busy. The restaurant special has been extended, so it is a timely reason to reach out to the restaurant space. So check in, see how the year's going, see what they're working toward, right? And let them know that we're here if the need for funding for working capital ever arises. So why now? Why is, the beginning of a new quarter such a unique time and moment to reach out, to reconnect, to establish new relationships? Well, business owners, just like we review ourselves, how we're doing and how we're moving forward the year, these business owners are reviewing the last 2 quarters. What worked, what didn't work. They're looking how they can increase their profits, how they can grow, and how they can expand. They're looking how they can bring in more jobs or more projects if they're in the construction and trade space, right? How they can reach more clients, how they can retain more clients. They're looking how they can produce more, save more, cut costs, hiring or staffing, up for this summer to continue with the summer season. They're buying inventory or equipment, upgrading their retail store. They're funding marketing. They're looking forward to marketing campaigns to bring in more clients to get spread awareness. So they're simply also at this point in time, they're simply setting or resetting their goals, right? And moving forward and looking back and looking forward. So what can we do to re-engage a little bit more or make our conversations a little bit more unique and more strategic to really, with intention, to really spark ideas in their mind, right? For example, I'm going to name a few questions, write this down, and you can always go back also to rewrite it or to also think about ideas you can come up with. But these are just a few to help you plan out what we're going to be doing today. Some of these questions can be, for example, now that we're halfway through the year, what are you most focused on for the second half? Simple question that can spark engagement and spark conversation to really hear what they're going through and what they're planning for. Second question, as you look at the rest of the year, is there anything holding you back from taking on more clients or bigger jobs? All right. Third, with summer being so busy, are you looking to hire, stock up inventory, or ramp up marketing to capture demand, to expand demand? And four, this is a great question that you can take to spark ideas with what we have to offer and inform. If you had the working capital to make one move this quarter to grow or increase profits, what would it be? All right. So those are the questions you can take to strategically and with intent, genuine intention, spark ideas, to engage, to have real, genuine conversations about who? About their business, which is everything. They're right now in this unique situation. Why did I mention those questions? It's because all the reasons I mentioned before, this is going to trigger ideas. It's going to trigger specific conversations that can move you forward to just show them, okay, if you have this planned out for this quarter or the next, towards towards the end of the year, if working capital comes up as a need to get this done, if you need additional funds to get the XYZ and done, just know that I'm here. Reach out. I'd be glad to walk you through the process, answer any questions, but I can help you get that done if working capital is a requirement to get it done, right? So my play of the day, my prompt of the day is the following: simple. Reach out to 3 contacts, new or past contacts, using the new quarter reason to reach out, or the restaurant reason to reach out, or it just came, we just mentioned it before, I saw in the comments, Harlequin, it's you see, I'm with a jacket. It's cold down here in Argentina, but it's summer, right? HVAC contractors, you have a reason to reach out, right? Or simply just spreading the word as your reason to reconnect. And in those conversations, try to at least go over one of the specific questions I mentioned before, right? So at least ask one strategic question. Could be ones I mentioned or one you come up with, and let the conversation reveal the real opportunity, guys. So that is the huddle for today. That is the message for today. And the funding story of the day. I hope you guys really take this and go for it, because in my experience, I'm sharing this because when it's a new season, when it's a new quarter, I really take advantage of this opportunity to reach out, because they are going through ideas. They are thinking about things just like we are, right? If you were on the local leader Zoom call, you're thinking of ideas right now, how to get to what you want to accomplish, right, in the next 2 to 3 months. You're thinking of ideas how you can improve, how you can accelerate your growth here in DAC. Well, businesses are doing exactly the same thing. So that is exactly why I'm sharing this message, because it's a beautiful reason to reach out, because you very likely will have some very engaging conversations that I can't say it may turn into a result right now or this week, next week, but very likely will turn into a result in the near future, because these conversations are genuine. So that's my message for today, guys. Take it, run with it, and we will see you all. As we know, we don't open up anymore for questions at the end, but we will see you all tomorrow at 11:20 a.m. Eastern. Be on early, guys. 11:20 a.m. we open it up. I love hearing your messages and your testimonials and your stories. I see McGuire's on the screen. Maybe he has
Yes.
something to share.
Great stuff today, Nick. I just want to say, every time you get on here, I never, know what the other quarterbacks are going to bring, right? But obviously, I prep for my days each week, and I try to bring some value. But when you guys come on here, and you specifically every week, it's just a new, brand new tool, right? And that's why I love these huddles. Is we're all doing essentially the same thing, right? But then you bring in a perspective of what's going through your mind, things that are heavy on your priority list, and it's just really. I just want to send some appreciation to all the quarterbacks and even the brokers that get on before we go live and share what they have, because it shows that there's so much going out there, kind of what I talked about on Monday. Just there's so much in the mix, but when you hear this stuff, you realize that there's people, utilizing different things, and sometimes it just takes that one, hearing that one little mention of it to spark it inside of you. So I really appreciate you getting into the specifics and giving some examples today, Nick. But I also just wanted to mention for tomorrow, guys, Friday. The offices will be closed, banks are closed. So you can always have a client if they're looking to apply. The application is 24/7. They could always apply for funding, but know that we won't have any support or our funding desk and the banks are closed. But we will be having a live huddle. David Retz is going to be doing the huddle and the broker update tomorrow at 11:20 a.m. And then following that will be the broker update after the huddle. So be there tomorrow if you can. It'll also be there in recording for you guys, but I just wanted to let you know that he'll be here tomorrow with you guys, and then we'll get out in this holiday weekend. Everybody be safe this weekend. I know there's a lot of traveling and partying and shenanigans, so just make sure you're safe and make it back safe and sound for Monday. Appreciate you, Nick. Thanks for all you do, my friend.
Thank you, McGuire. God bless everyone. And who are you reaching out to today?